Hello everyone. How are you students? Yes, today is very interesting topic. Okay, and this is a very important topic also. Fine. So in this topic, we will learn how we can find out adjoint of any matrix and inverse of any matrix. Okay. See, this concept totally belongs to your exercise 4.5. Okay, so this is question number 1 of exercise 4.4.1. So question, I'm reading the question first. Find adjoint of each of the matrices, this one. Okay, so first I'm taking this example. Okay, then we will take the next example of matrix that whose order will be 3:3. Fine. So here we also have to find out inverse of this matrix. Okay, see, here's a solution. So we are giving the name through this matrix. Let A is equals to this. Okay, and in the previous video we have discussed about cofactor. Okay, when you have to find out adjoint or inverse of any matrix, then no need to find out minus. You have to directly, you can find out cofactors. Okay, so here these are the cofactors of this given matrix. Okay, the method is same. So if you have to find out A11, so A11 means you have to hide this first column and first row because 1 is coming here. Fine, so 4 will come, 4 is there. So A12 means this 2 is coming at this position and you have to hide this row 2 4 and you this column 2 1. So you'll get 3. So but here the sign is negative. Okay, so as you all of you know that if the sum of this 1 plus 2 that is odd, then you have to change sign. That's why the sign is changed here. Similarly, A21 is 2 will come, so I have changed the sign -2 because odd number is coming, 2 plus 1, that is odd. So we have changed the sign. Similarly, A21 you will get this one 1. So I know you can solve, you can find out this, but recall that sign changes. Okay, after that when you will get the cofactors, how will you find out the adjoint of this matrix A is equals to, you have to write these elements A11 A12 in column wise. Okay, so I'm writing 4 -3 4 -3 -2 and 1 -2 and 1. Okay, so when you will write these elements by column through column wise, you will get the required adjoint, okay, of matrix A. Got it? Fine. Next, now we have to find out the inverse of this matrix A. So see, how can we find out the inverse? So this is a formula to find the inverse of any matrix. Okay, A inverse is equals to 1 by determinant A into adjoint A. Okay, and recall that here this formula will be valid when your A determinant is not equals to 0. Okay, that means the A determinant which you will find out, it must not equals to 0. Okay, then you can find out the inverse. Fine. Okay, now what I'm doing, I'm just converting this given matrix into determinants, so I can write like this. So you have to expand it, you have to evaluate it. You will, after evaluating, you will get 4 minus 6, that is equals to -2. Okay, so -2 is not equals to 0. So A inverse, the inverse of this matrix, here A determinant is not coming 0, it is -2. So the inverse of A matrix will exist. Okay, So next step is, so inverse will exist. So we need to find out these two things, adjoint of A and A determinant. A determinant is -2 and adjoint we have calculated earlier. Here it is, adjoint A. Okay, so adjoint A is this, fine. And your A inverse, this is the formula for A inverse. 1 upon A determinant means 1 upon -2, because the value of this is -2. And adjoint A is this. You have to copy it. Okay, if you want to insert this value inside this, you can, otherwise you can leave here. Okay, this is the inverse of A. Got it? So this is how we can find out the inverse and adjoint. Actually, we will say adjoint and inverse of any matrix whose order is 2:2. Fine. In the next video, we will find out adjoint A, adjoint of any matrix, and inverse of any matrix whose order is 3:3. Okay, bye bye. Hello everyone. This is your question number 9 of your NCERT. I am doing this question just because of that. After doing this question, you can solve all the previous question of this exercise. Fine. If you have any doubts in previous question, then you can ask, okay, in a group. Fine. Let's start. This is the question is find the inverse of each of the matrices if it exists. So here we have to find out the inverse of this given matrix. Okay. Here I'm writing inverse. Okay. If in previous question of this exercise, that is question 1 to 8. Okay. In some question you have to find out adjoint only. Okay. So in this question we have to find out adjoint. So we will understand how we can find out adjoint of any matrix. So if we will do this concept in this question, so previous all the question which we will do before that, you can solve, because adjoint of any matrix you can find out after watching this video. Okay, so here what we have to do, we have to find out inverse. To find inverse we need to find out adjoint, so we have to find out the adjoint of this matrix also. Fine. So method is same in both the cases, how to find out the adjoint of 3:3 order matrix. Fine. So let's start. So here is the solution. But in case if we have to find out inverse of any matrix, we have to find out inverse of this matrix, we have to find out determinant A first. Okay, that means we have to expand it and we have to check that the value should not be equal to 0. So here this is A determinant and I'm expanding this whole according to the first row. I know you can solve it. 2 I'm taking outside, and then you have to check in which row and column it is coming, and you have to write the 4 numbers. Similarly -1 here, again you have to check in row and which column it is coming. So it is coming in first row and this second column, so you have to write 4 7 0 1. These are the elements of this. So you have to after this +3, and again you have to check 4 elements and you have to write like this. Okay, after that this 2 is here, you can solve this and you will get -1 here, minus it is 1, so you have to evaluate this and you will get 4, and similarly you have to evaluate, you will get +3 and 8 minus 7. Okay, so multiply it -2, it would be 4, it is 1 into 3, that is 3. So your answer would be -3, which is not equal to 0. That means what? The inverse of this matrix will exist. Fine. Okay, now if inverse will exist, so we have to find out adjoint. So now to find adjoint, we are finding the cofactors. No need to find minus, just you have to find out the cofactors. And again I'm saying, to find cofactors you have to change the sign of a element which is coming at odd position. That odd means what? If the sum of their position is odd, you have to change the sign. Fine. For example, A11 is the first element, and I'm writing this 4 elements, and this is I know you can solve it because we are doing this from last 2-3 videos. Okay, so you can solve it. So it is -1. So no need to change sign. If 1 2 1 2 means 1, and you have to write all the remaining 4 elements, and you will. This I'm explaining, and rest of them you have to solve. Okay. For suppose we have to find A12. A12 is 1. 1. So you have to hide this row and this column. Fine. 4 -7 0 and 1 is coming, and you will get -4. And here actually you will get 4, but this minus sign is for cofactor because it is coming at odd position. Okay. So similarly, A13, A21 sign will change. The here -5 will come, but sign is positive because you have to change the sign because it is odd position. Similarly, A22 you can find out, A23 you can find out, A31, A32, and 333 you can find out, and you have to change the sign of this element. Fine. Okay. After getting the cofactors, now you have to find the adjoint. In finding adjoint of any matrix, you have to write these elements column wise. See, like this. Okay, so here it is. So adjoint of this is this one. So here you have an adjoint of matrix A, and this is the formula to find the inverse. Okay, so you have to just put the values, and you will get here A inverse. Okay, so this is how we can find out inverse of any matrix. Got it? Bye bye, bacho. Take care. If you have doubts, you can ask. Fine. Okay.